It's okay to be emotional when you speak in public. I was reminded of that the last time I got up in front of a crowd. My name is Bruce Rule. I'm a writer and editor, and I help my clients with all kinds of communication needs, whether it's social media, articles, speeches, memos, basically anything they want written. I can either write it for them, or if they've written it, I can make it better by editing it. I also teach public speaking, both in workshops and with individual clients. And, I published a book called Heartfelt Goodbye, How to Write and Deliver the Eulogy Your Loved One Deserves. And it's gotten very good reviews on Amazon. So if you're facing a loss or you know somebody who's facing a loss, please, this is a good resource for you. Uh, the last time I got up in public and spoke, fortunately, was not at a eulogy. It was actually a celebratory situation. My son got married, and I got up to give the toast. And I had practiced it. I had practiced it. But still in all, when I got to the point where I talked about him moving away and being so far from home, I got emotional. And I didn't lose my train of thought. I didn't start crying or anything like that, but I could feel it in my voice. I could hear it in my voice. And I slowed down for a few moments, and I think people saw that I was emotional. And it's the perfect fun occasion to be emotional. Somebody's getting married, of course you're going to be emotional. And I thought to myself afterwards, one of the mistakes that a lot of people make when they're giving a speech and they practice it ahead of time is they practice it and they practice it and they practice it to the point where they've lost all the emotion. They've wrung the emotion out of the speech. So they get up and they speak almost not necessarily in a monotone. They can be very professional, but there's no emotion behind it. And I think that's really sad because people connect with you when you show emotion. Showing emotion is one way that the audience will feel for you. If it's appropriate, appropriate emotion is very, very powerful. And it connects with the audience in a way that most words can't. The phrases that I was using touched almost everybody in the audience that was there at the wedding because I talked about how every parent wants their child to grow up independent and go out into the world and be a success. But there's a part in every parent's heart that hopes they don't have to move so far away to do it. And it was really true. I mean, I felt really, really sad that my son had moved halfway across the country, where he's very happy, he's very successful in his work, he's got himself a partner now. But it upset me that he's so far away. And I allowed that to show. And after I spoke, um, no fewer than 5 people came up to me and said they had tears in their eyes from my speech. And it was mostly younger people who were 23, 24, right out of school. And I think it's the first time they ever really thought about how their moving away affected their parents and how it could hurt their parents, make them feel sad. And it was very gratifying to me that these young people felt what I felt or understood what I felt. Hey, it might help their relationship with their parents. But it would not have been as impactful. It would not have been as strong if I had just said the words and not felt the emotion and not showed the emotion. And this is something that you can bring to your business presentations too. And it was funny because I used to talk to scientists about this. One of my previous work assignments is I used to teach researchers at a drug maker how to present their findings to the bosses. Status reports, requests for approval to get funding for research, etc. And when I talked to them before class, they were very excited. Hey, if this works out, this is going to, help solve this problem, or, this could really help a lot of people who are sick. They'd get very excited about it. And I'd say, okay, let's practice your speech. And they'd get up and they'd put on this very blank face. And they'd speak very monotone. Never raise their voice. Never get excited, because this is very serious. And I used to say to them, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're trying to get these people to give you funding. You're trying to show them that you're making this progress on a drug that could save an untold number of people's lives, improve their conditions. Why aren't you excited about this? And let me tell you, if you get up in a business presentation and you can't be excited about a project, nobody else is going to be excited about it, right? So I really pushed them to show some emotion. Now, obviously, you don't want the CEO in a bad quarter to get up and cry because the sales are down. That'd be silly. It's got to be appropriate. Yeah, yeah, it's perfectly fine for a CEO to get up and say, you know what, we really rocked this quarter. Look at these numbers. These are really great numbers. We really did a great job, and show emotion when doing it. It's fine to do that. It's okay to show emotion. And it's especially okay on personal occasions like weddings or with eulogies. What do you think? You show a lot of emotion when you speak in public? I'd really be curious to see how you handle emotion, or because I don't want you to wring it out of your presentations totally. I don't want you to wring it out of your speeches. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. And please like and share this video, because I do think other people could learn from this. And subscribe, because both YouTube and I really appreciate that. And this way you get alerted when I have a new video. And till next week, take care. Bye.